Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a Salesforce Chrome extension with AI. So basically in this video, we are going to build a simple Chrome extension that let us jump directly to essential Salesforce Agentforce related pages with one click, which will save our time and improve our workflow. And what we need before working on this project, we need two things. One is Visual Studio Code and the other thing is Chrome browser. If you have both, let's jump straight into the project. So now I'm inside my VS Code, and here I have opened my VS Code inside a folder called AI Chrome Demo. You can give any name to your folder. The second thing we need is to install a extension inside our VS Code, and the extension name is Cline. So this Cline is a AI assistant and that help us to write prompt and talk to our LLM. So I have already installed. Once you install this extension, you will see an icon on to the left hand side of your VS Code. You can see, if I go back here, you can see here this is the icon for our client. And once you click on this, it will ask you to authorize yourself. You can authorize with either Google or with GitHub. Once you authorize it, you can see you are connected perfectly and you can see your balance as well. It gives a free tier usage as well. But if you have already APIs keys with any of the LLM like API provider I have here, OpenAI, Grok, Gemini, Claude, you can use that for, as I already have a OpenAI API key, so I have put my API key here to connect with the LLM. So now once you have this extension installed and you are already inside the folder, then what we're gonna do is we're gonna write a prompt that help us to build the Chrome extension. So first I'll create a file here, prompt.md. So I'm just creating this file so that we can write the prompt clearly first, then we will paste that prompt inside our client. I'll come back, I'll close this, and let's start writing the prompt. So what we are building, we are saying I want to build a very simple Chrome extension named Agentforce AI shortcuts with the following feature. We want four features. The extension should inject a floating icon on the bottom right corner of the Salesforce page. Then the second feature, on clicking the icon, it should show a drop-down menu with shortcut links. Third, each link when clicked should redirect to specific Salesforce page. And the fourth one is the icon and the drop-down should only appear on Salesforce domain. And we can tell what all domains. So we give a reference. We are saying all the domains that ends up with lightning.force.com or salesforce.com or my.salesforce.com. So these are the features we have given. Now we will give them the shortcut links. So we say below are the shortcut links. You can add as many links as you want. For this demo, we'll add a couple of them. And how to decide what are links. So I'll go to my go to my Salesforce org. Suppose I want Einstein setup as a link, because while working on Agentforce, you need this page at least once. So I'll copy this text Einstein setup. So this will be the label that will come on our screen. Einstein setup. And then by colon, I'll just copy the path to this page and paste it here. Likewise, you can add as many paths as you want. I have already set up this, so I'll just paste it here. Einstein setup, prompt builder, agents page, Agentforce topic slash action. I can call it as only topic slash action Agentforce for developers close developer console. So I have given these links for our Chrome extension. Then we're gonna define the behavior. We'll say behavior of our app. So basically what action it will perform. So we'll say the drop down menu appear above the floating icon. So when we get the icon at the bottom of our page, once we click on that, the floating drop down menu should come on top of that icon. When a menu item is clicked, suppose we clicked on instant setup, right? So it should take this shortcut link and append to the current domain. So current domain is the this main domain, and then it redirect. The shortcut menu auto hide when we click outside. So if you click and you click outside, it should automatically close that drop down, and the style the icon and the menu to look clean and light blue on white with hover effect. And we can say that now generate all the required code files with comments. So if our prompt is ready, I'll copy this prompt. I'll go to my extension Cline, and here I have already checked these checkboxes enabled read and edit, and now I will paste my prompt here and I hit enter. Now this prompt has been gone to the LLM, and this client interface is going to perform all the tasks for us. Now you will see it start creating the files within our folder. The first file it is creating the manifest.json. Likewise, all the file it's gonna create that is required for our Chrome extension. So let's wait for this agent to complete the task, and then we'll see how our folder look like. Meantime, the time this agent is generating the code, what we can do is we can create the icon for our Chrome extension, and for that what we can do is we can go to the Chrome and we'll type Agentforce icon. You click on the first one, you download this icon, then you will go to a site I will attach on the video's description, where you need to upload that icon. And suppose I upload one icon here, it automatically generate four different sizes of the icon, like 128 pixel, 48 pixel, 32, 16, like that, and you can download that folder. And it is also showing you need to put this description inside your manifest.json. So I'll just copy this first, and I looked at, and you can see it's already completed the project. So I'll go to the folder structure, I'll go to the manifest.json, and here I can't see any icons as such. So I'll just comma and paste those icons here. And now we need the icons that we have downloaded here by clicking on this. Once you click on this, you'll get a zip folder. You need to unzip and place the icons here. So let me do that. Now I have pasted that icons folder here. You can see that it has all these sizes, and we have already copied this icons path and pasted here. There may be a good chance it might have added already by the AI based on the type of LLM you are using, but make sure if it's added automatically, you make sure that icons folder slash icon name should be there, because we are placing the icons folder here. Now we have the content.js here. It has written our full JavaScript, and it is setting up the positions. Then we have manifest.json, which is the part of our Chrome extension that defines what all permission this Chrome extension has and what all it gonna do. So let's try to deploy this Chrome extension and see whether it's working or not. And for that, we'll go to Chrome colon slash slash extension, click on load unpacked, and you select your folder, and You can see that icon we have given, so that icon is coming here now. Inject a floating icon with shortcut links on the Salesforce pages. This is the description that's here. We can change the description. This is the description in the manifest.json that's coming here. Now the extension is available locally in our Chrome browser. Let's go to the let's go to the Salesforce org and refresh the page and see that extension is coming for us here at the bottom. And if I click over it, it is loading the drop down menu, but it is not looking good. So we can ask our AI to fix that. So let's go back to our client, drop down width is less and it's not looking clean. Can you make it look better? And each menu should be in single line, and hit enter. Let's see what changes it gonna do now. Now it's changing some of the styling here. Now it's saying the drop down menu width has been increased to a minimum 220 pixel for better appearance. And let's go back to our extension page, and here we click on the refresh icon, which reload the folder, and let's refresh the page again. Now let's over it. I guess I have zoomed it, that could be the reason. No, so it is taking it out of the page. Let's ask AI to do that. I can do that myself, but I just don't want to touch the code. And I can say that drop down menu is going out of the page to the right. I want it to show fully on the page. So let's see how much time it takes. And that's where the human intervention is required. Sometime you can't keep giving some prompt to fix little bit styling, so it's easy always with the developer mindset. So I'll refresh the page. Oh, sorry, I refresh the Chrome extension, refresh the page, and now I open it. Now you see it fixed the styling as well. Now it's time, if I click outside, it is getting closed. Now it's the time to test the functionality. So if I click on prompt builder, ideally it should redirect to the prompt builder page. If I click on topics and action, should redirect to topics and action. Now our Chrome extension is working totally fine and looking good to me. You can change this like icon over here. We can replace A with the Agentforce icon as well. Apart from that, now because it's a working Chrome extension, you can deploy this Chrome extension to the Chrome web store as well. So that's how you can build a Chrome extension with the help of AI. And in this demo, I haven't touched single line of code. Everything was through the prompt. So I hope you like this video and use the same knowledge to build a bigger Chrome extension, I would say. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.